embrace you here.
What the fuck is up, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH, and to be honest, a lot of greatness awaits in episode 58 of the Gaming Illuminaughty podcast. We are the Enlightened Gamers, and rocking with me today is my co-host with the most abandoned buildings in his city, Detroit. What up, Gaming Ethos? Say what up to the people, man.
Man, I'm the king of games out here, dog. Out here slaughtering niggas. That's all I gotta say.
And what? Let them know what you playing.
Man, I've been playing this mobile game, Duel Links, dog. Come at me, dog.
True. You doing another case study about buying microtransactions? True.
Nah, dog.
Behind the case studies?
Hell nah. I don't need no microtransaction to whoop nobody's ass, boy.
Yeah, okay. Niggamoto, bye. And my second co-host is currently watching football because that is all there is to do in the South. Say what up to the people, UTX and JG the Don.
Hey, what up? It's the first podcast of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, welcome. And hope y'all enjoy.
True. And my opening statement for today is, since the last podcast, Amazon has successfully delivered their first drone package in England, so that means we should be seeing more sales and high-powered bow and arrows going up. People are about to start allegedly doing things once this service reaches the United States. So, look out for those drones. Also, if you want to take the show on the go, then feel free to download the audio version available on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and it's also available on the Google Play Store. There will be links in the description box below if you're watching the video version of the show. But if you're listening to the audio version and you didn't know there was a video version, then feel free to check us out at youtube.com/theblackokage or youtube.com/GI updates. All right, enough with the promo. Let's get into the show. Let's talk Xbox. Let me bring up the fucking monitor real quick. You guys should be able to see it. All right, now I know it's the end of January. I know. I don't give a fuck, but we on CP time. Just in case people didn't know, here are the free games for January 2017 on Xbox One. As long as you're playing for that Xbox Gold. On Xbox One, you will get the World of Van Helsing Death Trap, and then Killer Instinct Season 2, and then the Xbox 360, you get The Cave and Rayman Origins. Keep in mind that Xbox 360 games are backwards compatible with Xbox One, so you should be able to play all those games on one platform. All right, let's talk about what really matters on the Xbox copy link. Scalebound. It was one of the most anticipated games for Microsoft. I think it's like the only game that I can remember off the top of my head coming out in 2017 that anybody cared about that was coming out on the Xbox One. But unfortunately, Microsoft has killed off Scalebound. The game has been canceled. Do you care that it's canceled?
Yeah, I wanted to play the game. It's kind of sad. It looked like a great game. It was fucking developed by the creative director was fucking Kamiya, so it was gonna be probably a lit game. It wasn't, because that dude has a great record of making great games. He made Devil May Cry and some other great JRPGs as well from Platinum. So it's disappointing. I really wanted to play it, but it is what it is.
Did you care about Scalebound, JG?
Yeah, I actually did want to play it. Of course, the only thing that we saw when it got first announced was that terrible frame rate. But we were like, okay, well, the PC version hopefully will at least be 60 frames, or they patch it up and make sure everything works smoothly. But yeah, I was actually disappointed in this as well. I didn't feel like this game should have been canceled, but how business goes. So definitely disappointed.
Yeah, I'm reading this article. I think it's the second thing that I mentioned, like they're with the whole management, and after the failure of Record, now they don't trust these other first party titles that they're outsourcing, I guess.
Or we're just a buggy mess. Like, I remember when I saw you playing it on stream. Oh my goodness, like that was probably one of the worst games I've seen last year. Like, just in terms of just standard gameplay, because that was just a crazy mess. But like other than that, like Platinum Games is hit or miss. We know that they can sometimes make some pretty shitty games, but I still have faith in them. I do like Platinum Games, so I was hoping that they could make something great out of this, but it's not.
What's the name? My thing about this is what else is coming out as far as exclusives for the Xbox One besides Scalebound? That's the biggest issue.
Still waiting on Crackdown 3. Where is that?
Crackdown 3 is going to get canceled next.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about behind the scenes. I feel like it's going to get canceled because if you think about it, we've been hearing about Crackdown 3 for 3 years now, and we have not seen a lick of gameplay. But we saw gameplay of Scalebound. That's the funny part.
We've seen the only thing we've seen is tech demos of Scalebound, like what the potential of it. But I've never seen an actual, like, I've seen a CGI trailer. I saw what they showed last year, which was that what is it? Or was it this year? They showed the tower collapsing and how their procedural destruction. That looked cool using the cloud, but we haven't actually seen like a legit like gameplay demo of this game, single player nor multiplayer. So it's probably in a bad condition right now.
What's the name? I'm curious to know, because they were citing that it's creative differences of why Platinum and Microsoft split it. What do you think they could possibly have had creative differences on? Because from the gameplay that I saw, I liked it. Like, what did Microsoft want from Platinum? Like, I feel like you should know what you're getting from a Platinum Games game.
Well, I hinted at it in my video. Like, I low-key hinted at it. I didn't really like put a whole section on it, but I did hint at it in my video. I said like perhaps co-op. Because what I'm thinking is, and I'm willing to bet money, the creative difference was Kamiya. He cares about performance. Like he's like me. He's like, I want my games to perform well, 60 FPS, and that they're quality, like from a performance standpoint. And basically, and we've seen multiple reports of it, the Xbox One could not handle Scalebound at co-op. So that's probably where the problem was. Xbox, Microsoft was probably like, we don't care, push it. We this game has to have co-op. I bet you that was what Microsoft wanted, because play everywhere. We want to make it work with all that sort of shit. And I'm betting Platinum Games was like, yo, we literally cannot do this. Your console's too weak. It won't work. So I'm willing to bet that. That's where I'm putting my money. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the most.
So why not delay it until Project Scorpio comes out if this thing is supposed to be as powerful as we think?
That's the thing I don't understand either. It's like, why not just delay this and make this a Scorpio launch?
But it's got to be more than just power.
The problem is that they promised that Scorpio and Xbox One would not be separate platforms. Like whatever the Scorpio could do, the Xbox could do. Remember that?
Yeah.
So
you're
they
right.
probably they tied their hands and there's nothing they could do. So.
True. They said Scalebound to PC. It was coming to PC. It was the Xbox.
PC could have handled it, yeah, but who knows? So
basically, in 2017, according to Black, because he wrote this article, they've got Halo Wars 2, Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, and Sea of Thieves coming out. I don't care about Halo Wars 2. Crackdown 3, that's up in the air. I don't care about State of Decay. You like it? You said it?
Yeah, I love the previous game.
Okay. And then Sea of Thieves, I damn for sure don't care about. You care about any of those games, JG?
I don't want to be a pirate. The only thing I care about is Crackdown 3. I never played State of Decay. And Halo Wars 2, not my cup of tea. I never liked it.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is for butt pirates. Wow. So I hope this isn't a red flag for Microsoft. It's just not a good way to start the year. I hope that these other games come out and stuff doesn't get canceled. But yeah, RIP to Scalebound. Put it in the chat, y'all. RIP Scalebound. Pull one out for them.
Keep the fight alive, Xbox. Keep the fight alive.
Yeah. Other Xbox news. Halo dev confirms that Project Scorpio is going to be more powerful than what he thought. What does that mean? I don't know. Here's the quote. He said, haha, although I probably know and that I might have seen in a slide or something, it's literally not something I have time to think about now, and I actually couldn't remember whatever specs I've been exposed to, even if I was tortured. I literally couldn't leak or answer a question that went beyond, can I do this? Does it support that? How many of these could it render? What I do remember is it's beefier than I expected. Let the speculation begin. Now, they said this thing was going to be able to run 4K, and a Halo developer said it's beefier than what he expected. My thing is, this is a very vague statement. Did that mean you had low expectations, or this really just blew you away? Like, do y'all think this is gonna be as powerful as like a PC with like 2 fucking Titans in it or some shit like that?
It's still up in the air. I don't want to say anything, but I am slightly intrigued. Not necessarily just because after his statement, but I'm just intrigued, period, because we're seeing what the PS4 Pro is doing, which is literally nothing. We'll get to that in a minute. But I feel like Microsoft has the ball in their court right now. Especially, after Nintendo. Oh my god, like after those 2 systems, I feel like Microsoft has the upper hand. They have the advantage. So I'm hoping that they do come through with their promises on this being a very powerful console. Because they could actually make some moves. Of course, it's all going to come down to the price point. But if it is that strong, if it can at least get up to 4K, 30 FPS, I think it'll be okay. Again, it's not up to my standards, but I'm willing to actually hold my judgment and be a little bit more optimistic about the Scorpio.
Ethos?
I want the Scorpio to actually be a 4K machine. Like, I legit want them to make it actual, like, native 4K, not a upscale, none of that shit. Like, I want it to be a legit, powerful, beefy machine.
Surprise, motherfuckers. Oh, didn't expect to see me. Well, look, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. And according to my YouTube analytics, most of y'all don't make it past the 20-minute mark of the podcast. So since we're at the 10-minute mark, before I even lose y'all attention, I'm going to go ahead and remind y'all to hit the like button because your support helps the channel grow. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a second to hit the like button. All right, did you hit it? Bet. All right, back to the show.
That's like a gaming PC. I feel like that would put Microsoft in a very good position. And then shit like Scalebound won't get canceled again. But no, I want to see it. I've been saying for a while, I actually low-key want Xbox to make a legit 4K machine and not some half-ass PS4 Pro. So fingers are crossed. So we'll see if this is true or not. It'll definitely be interesting to see how casual gamers will look at it. If it actually does, let's say, cost $600 and it's like a premium system, I think it'll be interesting to see how people react to it. So
I say, who gives a fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong, I would like a powerful Xbox too, but this kind of goes back to what we just discussed about Scalebound being canceled. Where are the games, Microsoft?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like, who cares if you got a box that could run 4K if you ain't got no games that's worth playing? You got one game, that's Crackdown 3. Other than that, I don't see any other reason to rush out and buy a Project Scorpio, even though it'll probably be called like an Xbox One Pro or some shit. But yeah, we'll see. But were you about to say something, JG?
Oh, I mean, another possible plus on this is if it can run native 4K. Well, if they come out with some games again, that's a very, very good point. But
the hyena gift.
Oh yeah, you looking at that?
Yeah.
But if they do come out with some actual games that people want to play, then we wouldn't have to worry about optimization issues on our side, at least if the game comes out on PC coincides with it. So
I feel like 4K is very. I feel like 4K is very vague too, because that's just a resolution. My thing is this gonna run? Is this gonna be able to run? Is it gonna run like 4K Counter-Strike Go? Or is it going to be able to run 4K like a game like Horizon Zero Dawn? I know that's a PlayStation, but y'all know what I mean, like a AAA. I'm trying 4K Halo, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it going to be able to run AAA games at 4K? Because there's a difference. Or is it going to run 4K indie games? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be like legit AAA games are gonna run at 4K. I hope it is. That's what I'm hoping. But at most, the reason I want it is because I want performance stabilization. Like, I don't expect them to make a 4K 60 FPS machine. Like, that's nearly impossible for a console market, like to market that to console players. But if they do make it where, I did a video about the Pro about this, I was like, if they do make it where they stabilize 1080p gameplay for people who don't have a 4K and like basically make it like 60 FPS, like no frame drops, like basically what a PC does, I think that would be a pretty good option for people who are like on console, but they care about performance. But then again, it goes back to the whole, then why aren't you just get a PC? But that's a different topic altogether. But yeah,
I feel you. We'll see. We're gonna wait on it. Other little piece of news, not much to discuss here, but this is nice to see. Positive news: Resident Evil 7 will be a cross-buy between the Xbox One and the PC. Just know that this is digital only, so it's not going to be, you can't buy a hard copy of the Xbox One's Resident Evil 7 and get it on PC, but if you buy it digital, you will be able to play it on PC and Xbox One. And this is kind of a big deal because the only cross-play games, the Play Everywhere games that they've done so far have been their first-party games, shitty games like Recoil. Record. What else was it? Fucking Horizon. Which be deleting your damn saves. Horizon, what is it? What are we on? Horizon 99? I don't know what game we're on.
Horizon, like
Horizon 3
or some shit. Yeah.
I said Horizon, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but it's been just first party games, so this is kind of a big deal. I hope that they continue this trend of doing like third party games that'll be crossplay, because that'd be dope. I have no reason to play between my Xbox One and PC, but it never hurts to have two versions if y'all know what I'm saying. Let's see. What other Xbox news we got? That's all we got. Moving on to PlayStation. Your PlayStation Plus free games for this month are going to be, let me bring up the fucking article. January 2017, PlayStation Plus games. You guys will get Day of the Tentacle Remastered, This War of Mine, The Little Ones, Blaze Rush, The Swindle, Azkin, and Titan Souls. I don't know what any of these fucking games are besides Day of the Tentacle, which I've heard is like a classic point and click adventure, I think. But do niggas on PS4 play point and click games besides Walking Dead? I don't know.
No.
Let me know in the chat. Y'all want to play some Day of the Tentacle? I don't know. Like, I feel like Sony been fucking up with I feel like Xbox been beating their ass as far as the free games go. Like, I don't want to play none of this shit. But hey, it's quote unquote free, right? As long as you guys keep paying for it. Moving on to other PlayStation news. 2017 is here, and No Man's Sky is still taking L's. Let's talk about it. So No Man's Sky was supposed to launch with a collector's edition, just like any other video game. You pay a little bit more, and you get a bunch of different collector's items. And the collector's items finally shipped out 6 months later, and from the reviews that have been coming out, they've been complete shit. According to various people, the problem with the collector's edition is like the little plane that it has, like the paint job is all shitty, like the metal is all rusted and shit. It was coming with broken parts in the box. There was fingerprints all over the place. What do you think has led to this No Man's Sky's 2017 L, you guys? Did you buy? You've been buying collector's editions, Ethos. Did you get this?
No, hell no. Why would I buy this? No. Just no. I didn't buy it. I didn't want it. No, I'm good. I'm hella good. I remember I saw this. I was just dying on Twitter. I was laughing because I was like, "Yo, like this game is still taking L's." It's like whatever they do, whatever they touch, they take an L doing it. So, yeah, no, never would have bought it. Never did. And last time I checked, according to protests, Trump pre-ordered No Man's Sky. So,
yeah, I heard Melania gave Michelle Obama No Man's Sky in that box, that blue box. Yep. That's why she made that stank face. I don't know. What's the name? So I actually feel bad for these people because you waited 6 months to get the collector's edition and you get trash. Like, you just imagine opening the box and like a bunch of parts just fall out. It's like, can you even get a refund on that because it's been 6 months?
No,
like, I don't.
Like, how does that even happen? Did they tell them like it was going to take 6 months?
I think it was like low supply or something like that. It got on back order.
Well, you remember what's the old dude with the beard's name? What is his name? Sean Murray? Yeah, remember he was hiding in a Fallout 4 shelter for like a good 6 months. So that's probably why. You know, he's the leader of everything. So once he finally came out of his shelter, yeah.
Could they not even play the game until now once they got their collector's edition, or was it simply just?
I think it was just everything else. I don't think it was the game or something like that. I couldn't.
Well, I mean, given the mess that they're in, that makes perfect sense that they got a bag of crap once they open it up.
Can you imagine like forgetting about this? Like, because remember it's been like months, so you forget about you bought it, and then like just in the mail, a reminder of your L. Like, damn.
Oh, I got a McDonald's Happy Meals toy in here. What the hell? I paid for this.
The funny thing is, like, if you go to like the webpage of the article, and you look at like the video, you don't even have to look at the video. You might be able to see it on stream. You could see like the toy just looks rusty as fuck. It's like, bro, like how is this a collector's? And then it got to the point, if you watch the video, the guy was like, I'm confused. He's like, I don't know if it was supposed to look rusty because, you know, you're going to space, or it was just a shitty job. Like, he's like, I'm so confused. So shout out to the people who bought the collector's edition of No Man's Sky. God bless all y'all hearts. But we gotta do better in 2017. We gotta do better. $100 gone down the goddamn drain. Other PlayStation news. This is kind of like a more of a warning. You might want to hold off on buying the PS4 Pro. YouTuber Kroby Cat went on YouTube and found a big collection of videos of various PS4 Pro owners complaining that the first generation of the PS4 Pro is complete trash. Did any of y'all get a chance to look at this video?
Yes.
Yeah.
So to break it down to the chat, in this video, it's like 10 minutes long. It's just a shit ton of clips of people with PS4 Pros. That bitch sound like a goddamn jet about to take off. It sound like a damn vacuum cleaner cleaning up the room and shit. And then it's like some people's their shit wouldn't turn on. Apparently, a lot of these things are defective. Is if Sony just rushed this shit to market? How y'all feel about this? Y'all want a PS4 Pro?
No. So let me tell you exactly what that is for all the people that are a little bit confused, like why at random points in time your PS4, like, because even the regular PS4s with certain games, they sound like this. So this what happens when your CPU is basically running at 100%. So when that happens, it's getting hot, right? So the fan that's supposed to be cooling down the CPU it starts running faster, so it's running at full speed. That's why it sounds like it's a damn jet engine. every single one of these videos that I saw in that compilation, oh my goodness, it was so loud. So it's the same thing with a regular computer, because I know that whenever I'm rendering something, especially if I'm doing that 1080p 60 fps or higher, sometimes my CPU does that when I'm using Premiere. So I know exactly what that sounds like, and that's crazy. Like, what is going on with the games that they are trying to play? What is going on with the rendering? What is just going on, period, that this is happening? Like, that should not be happening at all. Like, something is going on. These games are too powerful for the PS4 Pro.
The worst part is it's fake 4K. It's not even real.
Right,
Like,
it's HD,
some upscaled garbage.
Yeah, it's upscaled and it's still running at 100% like that and making the fan go crazy. That's wild.
What's the name? Like, I would play this video on stream for y'all, but then like I don't want that shit showing up in the recorded version of the podcast. So I would say just go on Gaming Illuminaughty and search is the PS4 Pro malfunctioning, and just listen to like a minute. Go to like the middle of the video and just listen to the PS4 Pro and ask yourself, do you want this shit? What about you, Ethos? You have anything to say on this one?
Don't buy it. That simple. It's not a 4K machine. And for everybody who was in the chat trying to clown us, talking about when this thing was first revealed, talking about PC gaming's dead, that's 4K for $400. Yeah, y'all take the biggest L because y'all actually believe that shit. So, yeah, better luck next generation, I guess.
Goddamn.
Unfortunately, the Xbox were right, because I remember they were talking about PS4 Pros melting, and yeah, if you continue to let your PS4 Pro stay on like that while you're playing the game and it's running 100% like that, yeah, it might melt.
Oh. I might need to buy a PS4 Pro just to do an experiment. Can you cook an egg on a PS4 Pro? I bet that go viral. Last piece of PlayStation news. This is kind of sort of positive, the way, depending on how you look at it. You can play Watch Dogs 2 for free now for 3 hours. There's a 3-hour trial available for download on the PlayStation 4. Right now, it's only available on PlayStation 4. It'll be available on Xbox One January 24th. That's when you can download it. It's not coming to PC, unfortunately. So if you're a broke boy or you're really skeptical about Watch Dogs 2 and you wanted to try it out, this is your chance to try the game out. I think 3 hours is more than enough time to decide whether or not you like it and if you want to purchase it. But I said this is positive depending on how you look at it, because it may be positive for the consumer. But let's talk about Ubisoft. What do you think led Ubisoft to making this decision of releasing a 3-hour demo?
You already know, because they weren't getting any sales on it. That's simple answer.
Yeah.
So they want to let more people play it to see if they actually want to buy it, which I do recommend. I actually recommend it. I like the game.
Yeah. Ethos, wasn't Watch Dogs 2 in your top 10 games of the year? Didn't you? Hold on.
Number 8 or 9, yeah.
I didn't ask what the rank was. I just said you liked the game, right? You really liked it, right?
I mean, for 8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, if you guys could go back to the last podcast when this nigga swore up and down that it wasn't that great. I'm just saying, put it on your top 10.
No, we just fucking argued this. We had a whole section.
I'm just saying,
let's get to it.
You got exposed.
You
put
no,
it on your
I
top
didn't.
10.
I told you. I argued the entire time. I was like, nah, this is okay. I'm like, it's a decent game. I kept arguing that the entire time. I was like, it's not incredible, but it's a decent game. That's what I was telling Anon too.
I've never seen someone so hurt to admit they like something. You wanted to dislike this game, admit it. I told you this shit was fire. You played it. You said, you know what, this ain't bad.
I didn't say any of that. I just said it's a decent game. I'll admit, I thought it was going to be a horrible game before it came out. And then I played, I was like, this is good, but I don't think it's not one of the best games of the year. No.
Nobody said all that.
It's better than motherfucking Mafia 3, but it's not. It's nothing special.
So you admitted you wanted to hate this game. That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah. I think everybody wanted to make this game suck. Like,
I didn't.
What?
I think
Why
would you want that?
People,
Speak for yourself.
All right. Well, a lot of people who fucking don't trust Ubisoft wanted the game to flop. Now tell me I'm wrong there.
Exactly. I still think probably not. Like, I don't know what type of sick, twisted person you are if you want them to fail. I am a sick, twisted person
when you fucking lie about a fucking product and you make it shit. I don't want your game to succeed. That's why, well, I mean, technically it's already paid its price because its sales are absolutely shit right now, so it's kind of already suffered. So I'll let it live, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's all right. It's a decent game. That's it. Period.
That's all I wanted to hear. So if you guys want to try it out, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If you guys want to try it out, go ahead and make sure to download that. It's available right now on PS4, and it'll be on Xbox One January 24th. 3-hour demo. Don't say I didn't tell you. Let's see what else we got on here. Oh shit, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, boy. All right, moving on to Nintendo news. The official full reveal of Nintendo's new console, the Nintendo Switch, was revealed this past week. Just to give you guys like the rundown, a quick summary of things. It is a mobile console. It will launch March 3rd, 2017 for $300. The battery will last 2 to 6 hours depending on what games you play. The Pro controller will be available for $70. The Joy-Con will be available. The Joy-Con controllers will be able to get available for $80 if you buy two, which comes like in a pack, which when they snap together, or you can buy them separately at $50 a piece. The Joy-Con charging grip will be $30, and the Nintendo Switch dock will be $90. And Nintendo this was I did not expect this. Nintendo will be switching to a paid model for their online gaming. They will be giving everybody a free trial this when it first comes out, and then after like a month or so, or however long they decide to make it, you're gonna have to start paying for the Nintendo Switches online. Alongside all that, they announced games such as Super Mario Odyssey, ARMS, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We knew Zelda was coming. Fire Emblem Warriors, Xenoblade 2, and they announced that they had a bunch of third-party support, which, we're gonna talk about that later because I think that's a fucking lie. But let's just talk about first impressions. Jay, what did you think of the Nintendo Switch? You were impressed or unimpressed?
Unimpressed. They took the L as soon as they mentioned that you're gonna have to pay for online. To be honest, as soon as we saw that, like, we were tripping out. It was pretty much over after that. It's just a big disappointment. Again, I feel like it's going to be the exact same thing as the Wii and the Wii U. I don't care about any of the other stuff, to be honest. I just want to see the games, and I still don't believe that they're going to have good third-party support. They always try to pull the illusion over our eyes, and put that list there of all the third-party people that they have, but I still don't think that everybody is going to be on board. They may have a few titles this year from some third-party developers, but first of all, it's probably not going to be what you want, like EA and FIFA. They're saying that FIFA is going to be like the best experience on the Switch. No, I doubt it. Nobody's going to be playing FIFA on the Switch like that. And I mean, like, the only thing I like is the model. Like, Nintendo is always, trying to innovate stuff, so I understand why they went with this route, but still, like, the battery life, it doesn't last long enough for you to really do much with it, so that's already a hard knock on the Switch. And then, like, their accessories, like, it's just, again, too many accessories, and they cost a lot. So that's another knock. But again, Nintendo does this all the time, so people are going to buy it regardless. And we see that, the pre-orders have already been sold out. Like, first day, people are buying pre-orders, spending like $300 or $400 or more, and they're going to have to buy the console still. Like, that's crazy. Like, Nintendo knows what they're doing, but unfortunately, I still don't think it's going to work. Like, I think they're going to fail once again. They're going to get a lot of money because a lot of people are going to buy it regardless. But just as far as, like, the actual gamer that wants Nintendo to actually succeed and come out with the games we've been asking for forever, I still don't think they're going to come out with anything.
My first impressions. The price point doesn't bother me. $300 is fair. It's cheap. As far as a new console goes, especially because like the tech isn't that impressive. I thought the battery was gonna bother me, but when I thought about it, if I was to buy this thing, like, I understand that they're advertising it as a mobile console. The reality of the situation is I'm probably gonna be lying in my bed playing it the most of the time. So the 2 to 6 hours doesn't bother me because I can always just put it on the charger. But what does get me is these controller prices. You out your fucking mind charging $70 and $80 for a damn controller, especially the way them controllers look cheap as fuck. Like, they're easy to break. They're like some cheap ass plastic. So I don't like the controller prices. The dock being $90. You try to charge a nigga $90 to fucking charge the damn thing. I don't know about that. I know it beams the image to the TV, but Jesus Christ. And then the paying for the whole online. Nintendo's at their rabbit ass mind, and this is why I'm gonna wait for the Nintendo Switch. They think I'm gonna pay for their online because they have no track record of having great online service, and you have the nerve to come out and be like, hey, you're gonna pay for it. And like, the funny part about the presentation is they kind of just slid that in there. And it flew over a lot of people's heads. It's like, I tweeted this out when they first announced it. I was like, they've had 3 generations of shitty online, and they have the nerve to charge people. What have they proven to us that we should pay? Like, a lot of people didn't know. Okay, so the GameCube had online. A lot of people tweeted me. They didn't even know it had online. It was only available for Mario Kart Double Dash. That's how shitty it was. They did not advertise it that much. The Wii's online trashed. The Wii U, the only thing that was really working well for me was fucking Smash Bros. But then I still argue it's trash because they didn't have any voice chat for Smash Bros. And they didn't have any voice chat for Splatoon because they didn't want to. They said we don't want to encourage bullying and trash talking in our game. Like, if I'm playing a fighting game, what else am I supposed to do? I have to troll. I have to.
And you're
talk
advertising
shit.
It's an esports game,
Right? How you
thing.
advertise as an esports game? Like, niggas don't sit in a circle. Like, when they're practicing, they're at their own house, and you need to have a way to communicate. And it's just not convenient to be in Discord and be on console for a lot of people. So. That didn't make any sense for me. As far as some of the games, Super Mario Odyssey, they announced. I haven't cared about Super Mario since Super Mario Sunshine. And then he was like in New York City. Like, you can't put Mario in New York and he don't got no Timbs and a do-rag. Like, that shit would have been fire. Like how in Super Mario 64, how you needed the wing cap in order to fly. If you would have put a do-rag on Mario and that made him fly and like turn on magical, I'm not gonna lie, I might have pre-ordered one. That shit would have been fire. And then you can't stomp on Goombas with Timbs. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not a true New York experience. So Super Mario Odyssey is whatever. ARMS, we talked to Shofu. He said that shit is fire. I'm on the fence about that one. It looks like it could be okay, but not enough to warrant a new console. And then Splatoon 2, I never gave a fuck about Splatoon. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I already have Mario Kart 8 on my Wii U. Zelda Breath of Fresh Air, that shit's available on the Wii U. So once again, I don't need to. And people seem to forget that. Like, you don't have to go out and buy a Nintendo Switch for Zelda because it's available on the Wii U. And then Fire Emblem Warriors, that's just another Dynasty Warriors game. And I don't care about Xenoblade 2. I didn't really enjoy the last Xenoblade, but I feel like I've been talking too much. Ethos, what did you think?
Yeah. Ditto.
Yeah, that was very.
I'm tired of talking about the Wii. Like, I did the whole video. Just watch my video if you give a fuck, if you want to know what I think.
I feel like we do this a lot.
We do.
Yeah, I don't need a reason to explain.
All right, well, let's talk about some specifics because I don't remember you talking about this in your video with the Switch. All right, so there will be voice chat with the Nintendo Switch, but it will be available via a phone app. They said that we need to offer both to consumers as well as developers a more robust set of opportunities from an online perspective, and that's what we're looking to do. We want to reinforce the capability to take your experience with you on the go, the ability to do matchmaking, voice chat through your phone. It's a hell of a lot more convenient than having a gamer headset stuck into the backpack trying to do that. That's why we're doing it this way. Blah 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 blah. All right, so when I read that quote, like, when I first heard about it, I was like, Jesus Christ, they're doing voice chat through a fucking phone and they want me to pay for that. And then I read the quote. I was like, okay, it makes sense. When I'm on the go and I need the voice chat, it makes sense because Discord has a phone app too. I don't use it that often, but it makes sense. But when I'm at home, I don't want to be on my phone playing consoles. I feel like they should have a headset and they should have the app. Like, could you imagine having your head tilted to your damn shoulder on your damn phone? Or having your phone on speaker and everybody just hearing your goddamn conversations while you're trying to play Mario Kart? How y'all feel about this one?
It's going to sound terrible. Absolutely terrible. You just hit the nail on the head with the speaker function. Like, what else are you going to use to properly voice chat? And even if you had like some like regular headset that has a speaker on it, it's still not going to be the best quality. So what are you going to do to rectify that? Like, I just feel like it's going to be a freaking mess with that period. But I want to reserve judgment. I truly want to see how this is going to work. I really do want to see. But if you're only giving people the phone app as the only option, that's automatically a fail. Damn, Ethos, can you type any louder?
Sorry.
And this is also a huge inconvenience now that I think about it, because imagine not only do I have to make sure that my Switch is charged when I play it, now I gotta make sure my phone is charged. Imagine to be like, yo, I'm about to go play with my boys, we're about to hop into what do the cool kids play on the Switch? 2K in the commercial? Yeah, we're about to go play some 2K on the Switch. Oh shit, my battery on my phone is at 10%. I guess I can't get into voice chat. Like, that's a
about
terrible
how much data
experience.
you're going to be using.
That
if
too.
you don't have unlimited data, oh boy.
I don't know.
Wi-Fi in the
Man.
house.
I don't know, man. And you know what the worst part is? And they haven't clarified this. a free limited version of this app will be available for download in summer 2017. They said a free limited version. Now, is this app a part of the paid subscription that you're paying for the online?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not a bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to like, oh hell nah. So how you feel about the app, Ethos?
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna quote what somebody said in my comment section, which I totally forgot about. Metroid Prime Hunters, which was a DS game, had voice chat on the DS back in the day, and they still don't have voice chat. Now they're doing it through a phone. Just think about that for a second. And I think that just puts in perspective how stupid this whole thing is. The old DS game had voice chat, like when you played with your friends, but this game, like the whole platform can't do that. So, yeah.
I just think it'd be weird to be like in the airport, and it's like you gotta have your phone on the charger. Like if anybody who knows, if you ever flown, it's annoying when your battery's on low and like you gotta go find one of the charging ports. Like imagine people having their fucking switches now. Not only do you hogging a port with a switch, now you're hogging your phone with it. It just sounds hella inconvenient. It doesn't sound realistic, to be honest, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see how it plays out in due time. But let's talk about some more specifics with the Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch will launch with let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Those games include Zelda Breath of Fresh Air, Bomberman, Skylanders, Just Dance 2017, and 1-2 Switch. In the spring, you're gonna get ARMS, Dissidia 5, some Japanese weeb shit, Tetris, and Rhyme. Holiday 20. Who cares about all this shit? Basically, the only game that's gonna be worth playing at the launch day, which is March 3rd, is going to be Zelda Breath of Fresh Air. So does that entice you guys to pick it up? How you guys feeling about this lineup?
I mean, you already said it. We don't have to get a Switch to play Zelda. So what am I gonna run out to get this for?
I don't know.
Skylanders. I'm not a little kid. Don't want to play Bomberman. Definitely don't want to play Just Dance. 1-2 Switch. I don't even know what the hell that is.
That was that game. That was that game that they demonstrated with all the mini games. The one where like the dude was like on his knees milking the cow and shit. It was like fruity shit. Yeah, that shit was gay.
I think I missed that one.
It was some real queer games going on there, boy. I was like, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. There's somebody says Just Dance at esport. Did any of these launch titles entice you, Ethos?
No.
Maybe
Zelda, but I'm not buying one thing for just Zelda.
You know the weird part is too, I'm looking at this shit. They're saying April 28th is when Mario Kart Deluxe comes out. Mario Kart 8. That's a fucking port with probably like 2 new characters.
It is a port.
Yeah, and that shit got delayed. Splatoon doesn't come out till Splatoon 2 doesn't come out till the summer. Fucking Mario doesn't come out till holiday 2017. It's gonna be a long ass wait for some good ass games.
And I don't understand why they couldn't have ported Pokemon to it too. It wouldn't have taken them hard. And 3DS apparently has frame rate drops trying to play that game, so it would have been perfect. Wouldn't have taken that long to port it. There's a lot of shit does not make sense.
These ones don't even have like a time window. Xenoblade, Minecraft, FIFA, NBA 2K, Xenoverse 2, Steep, Sonic Mania, Street Fighter 2. And the thing about that is the majority of those games are already available on other platforms. So why would I want to wait?
Street Fighter 2.
I don't even understand why they announced that. Who was asking for the 15th version of Street Fighter 2? Who?
Not even 5. It's not even an update. Not even the latest version. You talking about Street Fighter 2, fam? Nah.
What is this? Ultra Mega Street Fighter? What is this?
I don't know which version this is.
Well, it's a no for me, Doc. It's a no for me. Ultimately, for me, it comes down to the games. And right now, I'm just not seeing anything that's worth playing for a while, at least. Like I said, I don't care about freaking Super Mario and yeah. On 2K, we could just play that on another platform. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me. Last piece of details for the the Switch. Nintendo is claiming that they're gonna, within the month of the launch of the Switch, they will be shipping 2 million Switches at launch, which means that there should be a healthy supply of units available. I know it's sold out now for the pre-orders, but it sounds like they're gonna re-up like probably like a week or two after. Because they said they're going to be shipping 2 million units worldwide. Do y'all think that that's possible after the whole debacle of the NES Classic?
This is Nintendo. Given their track record, I don't think it's going to happen, but we shall see, shall we?
Yeah. All right, so this is what we were talking about earlier. Mass Effect Andromeda. My bad, not Mass Effect Andromeda. We were talking about like third-party games for the Nintendo Switch. They were talking about how they're gonna have so many games. All right, so the Nintendo Switch is not even out yet, and 3 different big-name developers have already come out and said that their game is not coming to Switch, which contradicts what Nintendo said. So in an interview, one of the developers for Respawn was asked, is Titanfall 2 coming to Nintendo? And he said, fuck no.
You know what that means? We can continue asking the hard-hitting questions at E3. Is this game coming to the Switch?
Right.
Continue.
Yo, we gotta do that.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh no.
And you know what pisses me off too? Like I see people defending this shit. They'll be like, "Oh, we don't buy Nintendo consoles for Titanfall 2." That's not the point. Like you want to have as many options available as possible so that people can stay inside the Nintendo ecosystem. The first big name that announced it, oh, not the first, it was the second, I think. Borderlands 3, Gearbox announced that Borderlands 3 will not appear on the Nintendo Switch. And this one was interesting too, because Randy Pitchford, when he was asked on Twitter why Borderlands 3 would not appear on the Switch, he said that Nintendo said that they weren't a priority. And you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me on the Game Trailers podcast when Bethesda was sitting there talking to Jeff Keighley, and Bethesda said before the Nintendo Wii launched, the Wii U launched, Nintendo told them that they weren't a priority, and then basically the day that the console came out, they just threw their hardware at them and told them to make games for them. So it sounds like Nintendo could possibly be doing the same shit they did with the Wii U. It's like they could be playing favoritism maybe with a couple third-party developers, but then they're kind of just leaving other people by the wayside and be like, we're Nintendo, make games for our console.
Let me tell you who are the developers that Nintendo likes to work with. EA and Ubisoft. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
They'll make whatever random sports game that they want to make. They don't bring anything else on the Nintendo console for real. Ubisoft will bring you Just Dance. That's what they'll bring you.
I find it interesting too because I feel like Borderlands 3 meshes well with the Nintendo Switch and everything they're trying to do. Like I would like to be able to take Borderlands 3 on the go and like get loot and shit. Like I feel like that's a game that fits perfectly with it. I mean, Borderlands 2 was on the Vita, so interesting. Nintendo was like whatever. And BioWare announced that Mass Effect Andromeda more than likely is not coming to the Switch either. They said, yeah, not right now, we're not planning on it, blah blah blah. It's a possibility, but right now the probability is not high. So that's 3 major games coming out this year. Already be like, nah, we're not working with the Switch. When basically it sounds like there's gonna be another game drought. You're gonna have to wait till holiday when Mario comes out. You care to comment on any of this, Ethos?
Just wanted Nintendo to do good. I just wanted them to do good. Like this is depressing. Like this is a Vita all over again. Like I said, this reminds me of the PS Vita. Like this is exactly what happened to the Vita. This is exactly what's gonna end the Wii U. So
I was just out of touch. I don't understand.
They're completely out of touch. I don't understand. I can see the argument of you don't buy a Nintendo console for third party, but at the same time, it's an oxymoron. Like you need it. Like there's a reason why third parties sell so much. Like the majority of the time, like third parties fill in the gap for a console's exclusives.
Exactly. Like you hit the nail on the head. So say if Nintendo did come out with a lot, like a healthy dose of first party games every year, then I don't think it would be, a big problem. But they don't. Yeah. You come out with one major game a year, maybe 2.
And as we saw that release window, there's not much coming out. Release day there will be Zelda, and then a few months later ARMS drops, and then after ARMS drops it goes completely quiet as far as shout out to the dogs in the background, doggy diving on the
shout out to them. They talk about they don't like Nintendo either.
Like after ARMS it goes completely quiet. It's like damn near till holiday season until something comes out. Like I feel like history is repeating itself, and it's like you don't want to be negative, but it's like for 3 major third-party developers to come out and be like, nah, we ain't putting our game on that shit. Like that's crazy to me. I would hate to see this happen to Nintendo again. Like, what do you think? Like, let's play a prediction. Like, what if the Switch fails? Where does Nintendo go from here then?
Third-party games.
You really think we're gonna see Mario on Xbox?
I think they're gonna stop making consoles and they're gonna focus exclusively on the mobile market or sell their IPs. Either they're gonna do what like what Star Wars is like, what Marvel's doing with Star Wars, which is they're going to sell their IPs to like game rights and shit like that to make their games, or they're going to make their own games like a developer and no longer work on hardware and just like sell for exclusive deals and stuff like that. So if they might bring it to mobile, since that's where Japanese sales are currently popping at, or they're going to shit, you might see a Mario game on an Xbox Scorpio or PS4 Pro. At this point, yeah, I honestly, if this flops, I can't see any board member in their right mind seeing like who's like, if I was a board member and I backed them when the Wii U came out and the Wii U flopped like that, and then the Switch flops for the exact same reasons, I'm gonna straight tell them, no, y'all not making another console. Y'all obviously don't know what you're doing. So yeah,
but here's the thing.
Or use cloud
like
surfing, or do like big up like I wouldn't it surprise me if they do like a store, like they make a Steam store on PC and the other platforms or something like that, and they sell their games through that, or sell like streaming versions of them through Virtual Console or whatever. That's all I can see. I don't see them making another console.
I feel like that would be the smart move, but here's the thing: like everybody keeps talking about Nintendo sales. Nintendo, yeah, while their stock may be dropping a little bit, it's still not hurting them. Until Nintendo gets seriously hurt, that they're losing so much money that they're in the negative, and it's
The
hard for them
3DS
to
has to
crawl
flop
back
for
up.
that to happen.
Yeah, everything else has to flop in order for them to be like, all right, we need to switch up the business model. It still hasn't switched up. It still sounds like the same board members are in the exact same spot, doing the exact same shit, which is making money. They don't care about anything else. They just like Mario, Zelda, you make it now, and then it comes out and that's all that you get. Every single time. You don't want to work with third-party developers. The ones that you do work with, you've been working with forever, and still they only come out with 1 or 2 games that, again, nobody asked for. All their other third-party games that they come out with are not coming to whatever console that you're on. So again, it's just history repeating itself. It's the same old shit. I'm tired of it.
I think it was joking last night. Like, I would not be surprised if we see Nintendo come out with like Paper Mario Maker. Like, it's like the same game as Mario Maker, but like now it's in paper assets. You know, like it's gonna be mind blowing.
Didn't they release Paper Mario last year?
Yeah, they did.
It was trash.
What nobody knew about it.
It wasn't trash. Nobody knew about
No,
it.
it came out.
Because I've heard like
Don't
three
advertise
people told me like the game was horrible or something like that. So that's why I was curious.
I seen it get decent reviews.
That's incredible. It's just incredible.
Well, the worst part is, like, all they have to do is come out with a damn Metroid with fucking online multiplayer that could compete with the likes of, like, a Battlefield and a Call of Duty. Like, some crazy, robust online with features we've never seen before in a space online shooter. Like, it's like, you got Metroid in your pocket. What are you doing, Nintendo? What
they have
are
a
you
shooter.
doing?
They have a well-known shooter that they can sell. They just need to hire me. They hire me, I'll get them out of the hole.
Especially with the just yesterday we had the freaking women's march all across the goddamn world. Women would goddamn eat that damn new Metroid up, boy.
Yeah,
Hey, this is the time to put that shit out, boy. It's like I don't know. What is Nintendo doing? I don't know. It's I think I'm not gonna call the Nintendo Switch trash. I'm just gonna say I'll wait a year maybe, or wait till Christmas before I would pick one up. Like it's a wait and see. I don't see it right now. I don't see it. I think everybody would agree with that. Moving on to PC news because I'm tired of talking about Nintendo. The Steam Awards went down on PC. This is where you could vote on a bunch of different random ass fucking topics that were weird as shit on the Steam store. Here's some of the winners. Villain most in need of a hug, Portal 2. I don't know what the fuck that means. I get it. Yeah. I thought this game was cool before it won an award. Euro Truck Simulator 2 won that. Test of Time goes to Skyrim. Just 5 more minutes award goes to Counter-Strike Go. The Whoa Dude award goes to GTA 5. The Game Within a Game award goes to Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm Not Crying, There's Something in My Eye, that goes to Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Fair.
Best use of a farm animal goes to Goat Simulator. Boom Boom goes to Doom. Love Hate Relationship goes to Dark Souls 3. Sit Back and Relax goes to Euro Truck Simulator 2, and Better with Friends goes to Left 4 Dead 2. A lot of old games on this list. Anything you debate here? These amazing awards here?
Better lists than a lot of other game shows.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Uncharted?
The slander.
No, I just had to.
I don't have much to say about that. I just thought it was funny. It was worth sharing. What's the name? Did you get a chance to play Star Citizen 2.6, Ethos?
You said what?
Star Citizen 2.6?
What about it?
Did you get a chance to play it?
No, only A9 got to play it. I wasn't really interested in 2.6.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and skip over that. Then I was gonna let you speak on it. I
want 3.0. I don't give a fuck about 2.6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want the whole open world shit.
Mr. Hype Man, what's excited about 2.6?
The disbelief.
No hype for 2.6. Dog, I'm starting to have doubts, dog.
Oh,
I woke up.
Y'all heard it?
I woke up one night. I was in a cold sweat. I had a nightmare. That shit was no bitch. Like it was so hilarious. The nightmare I had, Star Citizen came out and I got a physical copy, right? So it comes in the mail. And so like, you remember how the multiplayer was like, it was scratched. They put a little sticker on it. I thought like that was like that was Star Citizen. Like the physical case started to peel off, and it was just surprise. It was No Man's Sky, and I just started crying. Oh man, so we'll see. I have faith, but I want to see 3.0. I don't give a fuck about the features in 2.6. So
Tito's falling apart on this.
Ass ain't on about it, dog. You gonna have to carry y'all hype.
Well, just to mention it real quick, Star Citizen 2.6 came out since the last podcast, and then added the new FPS module. So if you're interested in trying first-person combat in space, then check it out. But other PC news. Hold up, let me hit enter. Let's see. This is a crazy mod. This is gonna get the coons excited. So there's a mod coming out for GTA 5 that allow you to fly between Los Santos and Liberty City. Basically, you'll be able to catch a plane and you'll be able to fly over the ocean, and it'll take you to an entire GTA 5 version of GTA 4. The mod is called Open 4. And there was a trailer that came out that you can check it out on GameIlluminaughty.com. I'm not gonna play this shit because I don't want this playing in my fucking ear. But you guys should definitely check this trailer out. There's a lot of things that you'll be able to do about it. Do y'all care about mods in GTA 5? Is there anything you can see yourself doing with this?
I tried. That's pretty lit. Like the whole city?
Yeah, the whole entire city.
Like, is it just gonna be like just the city, or are they gonna add like, you know, NPCs and stuff? Or
that's what I'm curious to see if they're gonna put NPCs in it, because that'd be dope. Because like, you know how they be creating well, I've done it, we've all done it actually, creating our own like little short films inside of the GTA 5 editor. Yeah. Like that'd be dope, be able to fly over to fucking Liberty City and create like a 2-city fucking movie, like short movie or some shit like that.
Yeah, PC Master Race.
Somebody says it coming to PS4 for Pro. Psych.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that shit to blow up, sure, I guess.
Let's see. The new NVIDIA Shield console got announced at fucking CES 2017. It allows you to fucking stream games. And who is buying this? This is what I want to know. This is the second one. Who is buying this NVIDIA Cloud gaming fucking console thing? So they announced the new NVIDIA Shield. You can play games on it. They have like their own little streaming service, and NVIDIA is trying to charge motherfuckers $25 for every 20 hours. You guys, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think that's fair to stream games?
How much was it?
$25 for every 20 hours.
25 hours for 20 hours. What, like any game you want? Is it?
Yeah, any game in the library.
I don't know.
That's like
me and my dogs are we're thinking about it.
That's
right
like
now.
$1 and some change for like every hour, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, you know, you look at it the whole thing, you're like, but then you think it's like, okay, it's $1 and something per hour.
My thing is like, who is playing online? Is the NVIDIA Shield in its grid? Is it connected to like
that shit's about to be expensive
like
to play
PS4?
Witcher.
Like,
dude, god damn, that shit's gonna be expensive to play The Witcher on.
Right. Like, imagine a 100-hour game. That's just one game.
God damn. I don't know.
Like, is this shit connected to other like consoles online, or does it just have like
Steam.
its own little?
It's hooked to Steam, I believe.
It said Steam, Uplay, GOG, and Origin.
Origin. So your PC, it's the PC platform. Then they're like,
okay, so you're into that shit. Okay. Fuck this shit. I don't know why. Who's buying this? Who is buying this? Let us know in the chat. Somebody said they got one. God bless your heart.
Fake PC gamers.
What's the name? Microsoft takes another L for Forza Horizon 3 on PC. You wrote this article. Did they fix this shit, JJ?
Yeah, they fixed it. They caught it and rolled it back immediately. But for all the people that did install the update, and hopefully you didn't make another save, because your shit is going there, buddy. And you're going to have to reinstall the game. So, yeah, sad for you if you did, but if you did catch something though, they had some leaks of some new cars that will be coming in future releases. So You may have just got a sneak peek at what you'll be able to drive later on.
Yeah, for those unaware, basically there was an update that came out and it deleted everybody's save. So if you haven't
Ended
played
up
it,
being a developer release.
so
So that's crazy. So somebody messed up big time. But
Xbox
they caught it though. They caught it.
taking another. What's the name? Liquid Sky. We're going back to cloud gaming. We've been getting a lot of emails about this. First of all, let's talk about cloud gaming as a whole. Do any of y'all think that this could even become a thing? Like, this could become popular?
Possibly. I don't know though. I feel like a lot of more people these days, they would rather just spend the money and make their PCs themselves, or they would just get a pre-built instead of doing this. But this could be a possible alternative. Like if you have a really weak PC or a laptop or something sitting around, hey, you might be able to make this work for you.
So I can talk about it now since I couldn't before, but I had access to the alpha. I was just under NDA, so I couldn't talk shit about it. But it was pretty lit. I had it working on my phone and shit. You could connect like your like Bluetooth like controller to it, and you could play like games, like legit fucking AAA games on your phone. It just needs a little work, just a little polishing stuff. But like if they have the servers to keep it up, it low key could be like pretty fire.
My bad. People in the chat was asking, what is Liquid Sky? All right, so Liquid Sky is a new cloud gaming service that's throwing its hat into the ring. Think of like, remember OnLive, that failed, or PSN, was it PSN Now, I think it's called? That shit nobody uses. Yeah, it allows you to stream games to your PC. But what makes them different is you can play, it's totally free to play, or you could pay. Basically, you could pay a certain amount and you'll get your own type of virtual hard drive. You can play the games for free, provided you're willing to watch some ads beforehand. So basically, if you want to play for free, then you can watch ads, and for every certain amount of ads that you watch, you could play a certain amount of time. I think it was like watch like 5 ads, and you'll get like an hour of a gameplay or something like that. The storage options range from 100 gigabytes to a terabyte. The 100 gigabyte plan, I believe, is for people who are just playing for free, and then the terabyte, I believe it starts at let's see, the paid version starts. It's somewhere around $10. I don't know. This is interesting to me. I think this is cool for people who like remember we were talking about Watch Dogs 2 earlier, and a lot of people kind of felt some type of way about the first game and they want to try the game out. Like if they had Watch Dogs 2 on their platform and you had an account and then you just watched a few ads and then you could play the game for a few hours, it allowed you to try it out. I think this would be a good option, like an alternative. What do y'all think?
Yeah, like I said, it could be a nice alternative, especially with Ethos. He actually tried it out, so said it needs a little bit more polish. But if he said it worked, then yeah, this would be very, very interesting to do, especially if it works on the phone just fine. Then yeah, it could be cool.
Yeah, they're saying what separates them two from the pack is like they have very low latency, because I see some people in the chat talking about lag like PSN Now. Supposedly they got their shit down to like a millisecond or some shit like that. So they're claiming they're basically trying to be like the Spotify of gaming. It'll be interesting.
Lag was a non-issue. Like I had no issue with lag.
So it felt like you were just playing the game.
It was almost 1-to-1. I'm not gonna lie. Like I barely could feel like reaction difference at all.
Well, all right.
It's really good.
My biggest question about this is like they're saying like they're running out server space to people that pay. My thing is like if it really blows up, and like their shit goes, like how's it gonna handle like are they scaled enough to actually handle a lot of traffic, or
buy more servers? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with cloud gaming, but I would say just chat, keep your eye on Liquid Sky, because this is the most interesting one that I've seen out of a lot of these things have failed, but this one looks like it shows potential, especially because it's free to play. Moving on to multi-plat and random news. This one is funny. The first major L of 2017 happened 3 weeks ago. This one goes to CNN. So, we don't try to get political in the gaming podcast and nothing like that, but the whole scandal with Russia and Trump, they were talking about it on CNN, and I guess at some point during the show on CNN, they were trying to demonstrate how Russians hack Americans, and they ended up showing some images from some gameplay from Fallout 4. If you ever played Fallout 4 and you get to hack like various doors to get into like secret areas, that shit's not even in English. Like and they showed it up on the TV. Why do you guys think that they think Russians play Fallout 4 to hack us?
They have interns who are gamers. I'm almost positive that's what it is. Because there's been a couple of times they've low-key used like gaming reference images in their like articles and shit. So
That's what I'm yeah, that's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I think the Russians, they're crafty, man. I did not.
That technology, that hacking technology is incredible.
It just shows you how out of touch people are. It's like there's like somebody like this nigga Don Lemon just got on Google. He's like he just Googled hacking and then he found a picture of fucking Fallout 4. He didn't even know it was a game, and then he ended up getting called out. It's just a funny piece of news. I wish I could find the footage of the actual video of that shit going on, but yeah, that was funny. Mass Effect Andromeda. I got some new news for you guys. I got a bunch of different stuff. I'm not gonna put all of it on the screen. I'm just kind of listed out. I don't know if have you been keeping up with the Mass Effect news, Ethos?
Yeah, but I'm about to go into blackout probably in February.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't want to hear no more information about Mass Effect because I don't want to get spoiled by anything.
Well, I mean, none of this is gameplay related. It's not really
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, so since the last podcast, some new gameplay came out. There was also a release date. What's the release date on it? Hold on.
March something.
It's March something. Let me bring
Is anybody, are we betting if it's going to get delayed or not?
No, we're not betting. Why? You want to bet?
No, I was just curious.
March 21st drops for PS4, PC, Xbox One. March 21st. All right, so the news. New gameplay dropped. BioWare also announced there won't be a season pass. The PC version will have controller support, which is a big deal because the last three didn't. And there will be weapon crafting, and you'll be able to name your weapons. Going back to the season pass thing, though, they asked, but they weren't being real specific. They said no season pass, but they didn't say nothing about no paid DLC. You think there's a possibility that they could withhold certain parts of the game and try to charge people for it later?
Yeah. If I have doubts about this game. Like, I really want it to be good. Like, I really fucking want it to be good, but I'm concerned that this release date happened pretty really fast. I'm not gonna lie.
What you so concerned about? Talk that shit.
Just after Fallout, I I don't trust shit that says it's coming out in 6 months. I just don't.
What does Fallout have to do? What does Bethesda have to do with BioWare?
Because Bethesda did the same thing like what Mass Effect's doing, or Mass Effect's doing the exact same Bethesda doing. Remember, they announced it like out of nowhere, and they're like, "Oh, we're dropping it, and it's coming out." Bam, and it's like, "Whoa, what? Like, not a year, not 2 years. It's coming out now, at the end of the year." So it's like it was the same thing. Like near the end of the year, they announced it, and they were like, "Yeah, it's coming out early next year." What? Not late next? No. So I hope they're not rushing. Like, I hope like they're legit. Like, they're good. They're not gonna have a Mass Effect 3 situation again. They actually like complete the game in all of its entirety. Because I'll be really pissed if there's missing content. Like, if I gotta deal with a Deus Ex again or like a Final Fantasy 15, I'm gonna get really fucking pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed if they remove content and they try to make it paid, because I remember you was telling me about, what was the Promethean, that DLC?
Yeah, Javik.
Yeah, Javik. I didn't even know about that shit, so I felt like I missed out, and like I didn't want to go back and play it, but it just sucks to know that they slid off a certain piece of the game in Mass Effect 3, tried to charge people for that shit, and I blame EA. But yeah, I think it's dope that they finally put real controller support in there, because the power wheel is the way to play the game, not with that damn, like, I'm sorry, keyboard and mouse just don't work for Mass Effect in my opinion.
What I think they're gonna do is, I'm willing to bet this, I'm almost positive they're gonna do something similar to Respawn. They're gonna make the multiplayer DLC free, because that's what they did in 3. All the multiplayer DLC was free in 3, like all of it.
Yeah.
They're gonna put like microtransactions in the multiplayer, but there will be no season pass, and they're gonna like push post content is gonna be like all multiplayer stuff, and maybe they might do a single player like DLC expansion pack or something like that. But I'm almost positive like the majority of DLC we're gonna get is multiplayer based. So we'll see.
Yeah. And then the whole weapon crafting thing, that kind of goes back to what they said when they were saying like this is like the biggest game that we've ever had. To me, that says if there's going to be weapon crafting in it, then there is going to be a lot of exploration. There's going to be a lot of gathering materials. I just hope it's not like fucking Mass Effect 2 where you scan planets for resources. Like, I'd rather it be like you adventure around planets and you find like, remember how in the first one you would find Omnigel everywhere?
Yeah,
something. I'd rather do that than fucking scan planets for shit. What's the name? Do you care about Mass Effect, JD?
Yeah, he's saying a Citadel boy now.
Oh, that's right.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
What you think about being able to name your own weapons?
I think that's pretty cool. I don't see anything wrong with it.
What's the name? Did you y'all saw the new gameplay, right? That I put on the podcast notes? It's not new, but,
is it the vehicles?
We're watching it together, right? The CES one?
Yeah. Wasn't that the gameplay where they confirmed you can mix and match classes and shit?
Yeah, that was a CS gameplay.
Yeah, okay. What's in that? That's dope that you don't have to stick to one class and now you can just kind of play how you want to. I appreciate that. But I got something a little bit more interesting for you guys. Hold up. Copy link address. Also going back to what you were saying about earlier, Ethos, about you thinking it might be my bad. It might be delayed. I don't think it will be because I was reading on what was it? Was it Reddit or was it NeoGaf? I don't really get on there. I think it was Reddit. Somebody claimed, this is just a rumor. He claimed that he had a friend who worked at BioWare and he let him play it. And he said you could tell the game was pretty much almost done. Like at this point, they're just polishing the game.
Oh, I've seen because I follow a lot of the developers who are working on it, and like I've seen multitude of them like tweet out images of Andromeda on PS4, like the little icon on the homepage. So like they have the disc apparently. Like it's pretty much. I think I agree. Like I think it's in a polishing stage, but I hope it's like. Oh, like I hope it's just it feels complete. That's all I just want. I don't care if the game's like I'm not expecting the game to be better than like better than 2 and 3 and 1 and da. I don't expect it to be the best Mass Effect, but I just want it to feel like complete. That's all I want.
You just want a Witcher 3 for 2017.
Yeah, I don't expect Andromeda to be like Witcher 3 level. Like I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna be able to do that. But I just want it to be like when I finish it, I'm just like yes, like I just feel good about it. Like I'm just like this was like my majority of my high school. I was like I don't know. I just want to have faith restored in BioWare again. I don't want to feel like they're just getting progressively worse with every game. So we'll see.
Okay. Like I said earlier before, I was like, let's talk a little bit about Pornhub.
Oh God.
Overwatch is one of the most searched things on Pornhub. Black wrote this very profound article available on GamingIlluminati.com.
The numbers. Oh my God.
Breaking down which are the most searched characters on Pornhub for Overwatch. All right, so number 1 goes to Tracer. She has over 2.4 million searches on Pornhub.
God.
And this is great too because this actually leads me into my other thing I was going to talk about. A couple weeks ago, Blizzard also announced that Tracer is a lesbian. So you guys out there that are into the lesbian porn, searching up the Tracer, we see you. Number 2 goes to Diva. No surprise there because once she gets out of her mech suit, she really excites the guys at 1.5 million. Number 3 goes to Mercy at 1.2 million searches, which once again is not a surprise because I think we all want Mercy to heal us up. And number 4 goes to Widowmaker at 900,000. We all know Widowmaker, you know what I'm saying? We see you, girl. Number 5 is a little bit of a surprise. It goes to Sombra. Okay, we like the edgy type.
Actually surprising. Like
yeah, I
just came out.
A little bit of rank. Like
damn, Sombra beat May and Farah. That's very surprising. I wasn't expecting
Sombra.
that.
Okay, she's shaking up the list. I'm surprised that she beat out the number 6 picks, which got 300,000 searches. Goes to May. I thought a lot of y'all would
higher.
like the BBWs. Okay, May, we see you. Number 7 goes to the guys. Farah, 213,000 searches. All you guys out there that like a woman in a uniform. Okay, we see you. Number 8. Anna, okay.
That's kind of creepy.
Got
That's
the
an old ass woman.
The MILF searches. Number 9, Symmetra. All right, so number 10 it gets a little weird. Number 10 goes to Lucio. Yo, you niggas is weird.
Lucio
bro.
going in, dog. Lucio getting the pussy, dog. That's the first male one, right? That's Lucio. Yeah,
that's the first male.
I hope the 22,000 people who searched Lucio were all females. Let me find out you niggas is searching gay ebony porn, boy.
Lucio.
Number 11, Athena. 12, Reapers. 12 niggas like the shotgun.
It's a robot. It's a robotic voice. What the fuck?
My God.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Number 12, niggas like naked niggas with shotguns. 13, naked
shooters.
Cowboys. 14, naked ninjas. 15, naked big BBWs. 16, Hanzo. 17, Soldier. Winston, Reinhardt, and Bastion. Bastion got. Wait. Bastion's a robot.
What the fuck?
They want to see robots get it on.
Y'all some weirdos, stuff.
Yeah, motherfucker. 197 people searched robot porn. This is great, bro. This is all you can only find this on the Gaming Illuminati podcast, bro. That's great.
Did you hear the other news like related in this?
What was it?
Did you hear how Randy Pitchford, who's the CEO of Battleborn, he got trolled where
Yeah.
he said, I found this subreddit of Battleborn porn, and basically a bunch of Overwatch fans went to it, and they flooded it with Overwatch porn. And so then he just started crying. It was like, just to remind you how of a failure your game is. Like,
Yeah,
Oh my
they were-
god. Oh my god.
that man will
The
never-
best part is when they were trolling him, when they weren't sending him like the porn pictures, they were sending him screenshots of the price of Battleborn. It was like, your game's $9. Shut up. Like,
Shut up. And then they said, dog, yo, what was he was like talking about another game, and they said that game has more player count, a bigger player count than you, dog, on Steam. What was the game? Fuck, forgot
I don't know,
the
but they
name.
showed a screenshot of Battleborn, and there was only 200 people playing on Steam. That was great. That was great.
I
And
feel
they-
sorry for Gearbox, man.
the Overwatch community, you guys are assholes.
They really are.
Oh man! So if you guys want a closer look at those statistics, or if you want to do any type of your own investigation, check out the article. Other random multi-platform news.
Oh, it was Evolve. That was what it was.
EA unintentionally confirmed that Star Wars Battlefront 2 will have a single-player campaign. In an interview, EA's Justin McCulley was on record saying the focus of the first game was to nail the core multiplayer experience of what DICE does great. That was the strategy of the title, and now as we expand in the universe, we have a better sense of what characters are coming into play, what stories we can tell, what stories are maybe being told in the film versus a game, and that's where we really ramped up the interaction with to bring those games to market. We heard the fans loud and clear that multiplayer was great, but it wasn't enough, and they wanted the complete package, so the team has been very focused on delivering that single-player element. So he pretty much said there's going to be a single-player campaign, so is this bringing you back on the Battlefield, the Battlefront hype train ethos?
No.
It's as simple as that.
No,
It's as simple as that.
No, I believe it when I see it. I want to be surprised like Titanfall 2. I don't. I put my expectations for Battlefront extremely low, so I can be excited and be happy when it comes out. It's actually good. So we'll see.
Damn. Yeah, is my mic making a weird noise, like a rubber duck noise?
No,
No.
or anything.
Oh, they're saying in the chat it is. Maybe my headset is bumping into my fucking. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Do you care about Star Wars Battlefront 2, JG?
Yeah, I would, because that was the one thing that I was actually upset that they didn't have in the first one. So I want to play a single player campaign.
Yo, that shit gotta be it's gotta be co-op. Like, it can't just be a story. Like, I want a 4-player co-op. I want to be able to fly around the galaxy and turn up.
They ain't gonna do that. Come on.
It would be nice.
It would be nice, but we know they're not.
Damn, that's a goddamn shame. Well, let's look out for that. Let's see what else we got here. For Honored will always be online, and according to their new trailer, they announced, because the beta is coming up, they announced that the game will be cross-platform. Did y'all know this?
No.
Yeah, now this is interesting. When I
What?
saw this on your list, I was like, whoa.
Multiplayer wise, or just
Yeah, multiplayer wise. They said that it's like all the platforms are gonna be waging war. In the beta trailer, there's a link in the notes if you want to look at it.
yo, that's
But
lit. So
my-
PC can finally destroy the console.
Yeah, they're calling it the faction war, but the factions are actually the different platforms. My thing is, like, how deep is this cross-platform war gonna go? They said in the trailer for the beta, it's like you're gonna be fighting for different pieces of land in the different factions. Like, is there gonna be voice chat for this?
Boy, PC brethren, it's time.
Like this could finally, it could probably be like one of the first games that like have all three consoles together.
If this
That's
shit
the
has
first
voice
time
chat, I would have to give Ubisoft an L for all
That-
three. I'm
Hell
talking
no,
about.
a W.
I mean a W. My bad.
This is a hell of a W, dog. Like all the consoles
No, I'm used to giving
on one...
Ubisoft a L by default. My
Yeah,
bad.
but like I can't recall one game that's done every single platform. Like
Well, the major three at least.
But my thing is, like, I
That's
don't want
crazy.
anybody saying that.
Well,
I don't
no
want
one cares
anybody.
about it.
I'm not confirming that. It just said in the trailer it's going to be a cross-platform war. They didn't say if it's going to be PS4 and Xbox One and Xbox One and
like
PC.
playing
They didn't
with
say
each other?
specifically if all three are going to be playing with
it
each
could be
other.
just like the meta game, like digits and shit. Like they're like
Yeah.
comparing. Okay,
I really hope not.
I hope. Man, I wish it was actually.
Yeah, I don't want to speak
cross-play.
too soon on that. As I was saying, don't get too hyped. But if
Damn.
this is what I hope it is, all three platforms with voice
That'd
chat,
be lit.
bro, this would be like the most savage game, bro, in terms of shit talking, bro. I'd be all over this.
That would be incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so make sure y'all sign up for the beta. There's the name of the article. For Honor will be a cross-platform war, as well as the trailer. If you guys want to check it out, where they talk about it, make sure to. I think the beta is in like early February or something like that.
Next week.
Oh, okay. Actually, speaking of another beta, might as well just knock this out the way because this is a good segue. Injustice 2, NetherRealm is going to be doing a beta for that. If you guys are interested in their new superhero fighter, even though there's no Static Shock, they're going to be doing a beta for the Xbox One and PS4. No PC, sorry. I don't think there's going to be a PC version of the game. Not much to talk about here other than if you want to check out be able to play Injustice 2 for free, give some feedback on the game. That's the name of the article on the site. Sign up for the Injustice 2 beta. There's a link right there. Click it, take you there. It literally takes like a minute to sign up for it, and maybe you can get into the beta. Last piece of multi-platform news. This is probably one of the most important things we're going to talk about before we wrap this show up. Dynasty Warriors 9. It was announced. Dynasty Warriors is a all right, nobody cares. I'm joking.
Did you really just bring that up just to say it doesn't matter?
wait. You care about Dynasty Warriors? Wait. You want to talk about Dynasty Warriors 9? Go ahead. What you got to say? You excited?
No, fuck Dynasty Warriors. What are you talking about this shit, dog?
I'm joking, y'all. But no, I'm serious though. I don't want to talk about this, but they did announce Dynasty Warriors 9. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but we got the trailer right there. Yeah, you guys can smash through
concept art, boy. Get the fuck out of here.
You can smash through more zombie enemies and shit. All right. Anyways, let's talk about closing conversation. Well, what should we call this conversation? I'm trying to think. Let's see if I can.
Bitching about YouTube again.
True. Us bitching about YouTube again. All right, so I was looking at the comment sections of one of our latest videos on the GI channel, youtube.com/GI updates. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to arrive. And in the comment section, the dude was saying that you guys should make more. It kind of irked me because he said you guys should make more content that is. Let me see if I can. I think I put a link to the comment. Yeah, copy link, copy and paste. He said you guys need to come together as GI and start making content. Oh my god, that will help you guys grow quicker. You guys have been at 43,000 for a while. You guys have all the potential in the world. Harnessed it, and I replied, I was like, there's no such thing as making content that will help you grow quicker unless you want to be a sellout. And then this dude replied to him and kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He's like, I don't think you're attracting an audience because I was saying that. What really helps is the two-way street. Like, you can't sit up here and complain that we put out 2 videos a day for the past January, and all you do is complain, but you never bother to share any of the videos. Imagine if everybody who watched the video shared the video. And he's like, I don't think you have an audience that uses Reddit. And my thing is like, why don't you use
He called them y'all stupid.
Yeah, he's like, he's calling all y'all in the chat stupid. Like, you don't know how to use Reddit. I was like, well, why don't you use Facebook, Twitter? Like, that's not the point. Share the video. So then I didn't get it in the screenshot. Then he replied to me and he says, well, he's like, I don't think your videos are shareable. But you just said that you don't have an audience that you. It's either they're not shareable or you just don't want to share it. I just think the nigga's lazy. The point I'm trying to make is, motherfuckers got all the time in the world to complain about what they don't like, but then when you do like something, you don't ever share it, and it's a two-way street. Don't come in my comment section talking about you guys have been stuck for a while, but then you don't fucking comment on any of the videos. And even some of the people in the comment section, I'm gonna be petty as fuck. Hold up, I don't want to close my damn notes.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna bring it up. Hold up. So I got something. It's called vidIQ. It helps me with SEO rankings and shit, right? And I'm gonna show y'all. People always talking about oh, I share your videos, I support you.
GI, don't do that.
Right. They'll be like, and people in the comments will be, no, I share your videos. Here's the video that he was actually talking on. I can actually see when people are sharing the videos and when they're not. All right, so you can see right there. Nobody shared it on StumbleUpon. Nobody shared it on LinkedIn. Nobody shared it on Google Plus. Nobody shared it on Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit. None of them, because they would all show up right there. And I can see it specifically because I see it sometimes on my own personal videos. So it's like, it's kind of irritating when people talk about how, oh, you didn't do this, that, and the third, but I don't see you supporting either. So what do you want me to do? We put out 2 videos every day in the month of January, and we got videos scheduled into the month of February. We've been going hard. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we just asking y'all to do y'all part. Like, how you feel about this, Jay? Go ahead, talk your shit.
So I get this too. Like, it's pretty much the same situation. Like, people are constantly DMing me and tweeting me their song links like I'm an A&R or something, and it's like, yeah, I understand why you're doing it, but what do you actually want from me? If you're not trying to get on the show or even want to potentially get on the show, why are you doing that? And they're like, well, I want your feedback. I'm not the person to really be giving you feedback. And so I say, all right, I lead them to the Reddit, and they're like, well, I don't have an account. Well, how did you get a Twitter account? How'd you get a Facebook account? How'd you get your Xbox Live? How'd you get your PSN? How do you get anything? You have to make an account, right? It only takes 1 to 2 minutes. I don't care if you don't know how to use it. I still find myself really not knowing how to use it because it depends on whatever subreddit that you're in and whatever actual rules that they have. Some of the moderators are dicks sometimes, but that's beside the point. Look, the point is I will not take that excuse that I don't have a Reddit, therefore I'm just going to tweet you the link and then go about my day. Make a freaking Reddit account. Just do it. A lot of people have done it to actually submit their links to their song, so you can too. I don't see that as an excuse. And at the same time, when we're getting back to the GI channel, you still can share stuff. Like, is there anything that you don't like? If there's nothing that you like on the channel or any of our channels, then why don't you just unsubscribe? I don't understand that. You're saying that something isn't shareable, but you like the video. And half the time liking the video doesn't do anything because you may not have it linked to your Facebook or linked to your Twitter. So a like still doesn't really do much for it. So how about you take the time? Again, it doesn't take that long to share it somewhere. Share it somewhere. I don't understand the point of making comments like this, but then you don't do anything. So going back to what TBA said, I just think you guys are lazy sometimes.
I'll support you, man. Do you? You watch, you absorb all the content, which we appreciate, but it's like you're not helping if you're not sharing. Like, imagine if 2,000 people watched the video and at least 1,500 of them shared it on social media. And then, like, I feel like it's like you got all the time to complain about. It's like people got all the time to complain about something they like, but then they don't ever want to share something they do like. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I know
people that I've caught that like they came through, liked the video and then left. Or they liked the video within like the first 5 seconds and then made a comment when I answered the question in the video, which automatically tells me that you didn't watch it. Look, fam, you can keep your like if that's what you're going to do. I would rather you actually take the time and actually look at the video, then make your comment. Like, what is the point of liking the video if you're just going to leave and not even watch it? You're not even absorbing the content. People have ADD as it is, so as soon as you watch something, you want more. But for you to not even watch anything, that doesn't really make any sense to me.
Somebody said, bro, you don't pay me to share your shit. I feel you, fam. I feel you.
Okay. All right, bro. Yep, you're right, fam.
You're right. It just can be irritating. It's just like, damn, can a brother get a break here? Do we do anything right? Right?
No.
What's the name? That's all we want to say. Just like, help us if we provide the content. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all our videos are fire. Obviously, there's gonna be videos that you don't like, but if you do like something, just share it. That's all we saying. It helps. Whether
share
you
with your
believe it or
mama
not.
if you ain't got no friends.
Because somebody said that, and this is kind of the problem. Like, I feel like people don't understand the power that they hold as a viewer. The dude that replied to my comment, and he said that the reason I don't share some of your videos because some of them aren't shareable. You have to understand that it's not about you. Just because you don't think it was shareable doesn't mean somebody on your Facebook timeline won't appreciate the video, because you got to understand it's different strokes for different folks. So if you said you hit the like button, at least you could do is share the video too. It's not that serious. I don't know. I guess I be trying to understand the psyche of people. That's all. I don't get it. Maybe I'm crazy. You got any input on this, Ethos?
Y'all pretty much nailed it. I mean, yes, support shit you like. It's that simple. You'd be surprised how much power you have compared to what I guess you think you have. And yeah, that's the whole skew thing as well, as telling somebody, nah, I ain't gonna share it because I don't think it's shareable. Well, what you might not find shareable is someone else might find shareable. So share. Oh, and learn Reddit. Please learn Reddit. I'm telling you right now.
It's so important. That's why these white folks is winning. It's so important.
Dead ass. Like from a brother to a brother. Reddit is where it's at. Like, and unfortunately, our people are still on. We still using Facebook, Facebook isn't bad, but Reddit can blow up your stuff hella fast. I learned that late last year. It can do some amazing stuff. So just Google, YouTube, how do I use Reddit? And just be active in Reddit. You'd be surprised. There's some cool shit on Reddit too. And a lot of weird shit.
We've seen like a couple of TVH's videos blow up off of Reddit. So we know it works.
We
certainly know it works.
It's like you got the power of like you got the world in your hands as far as your phone goes. Like if you don't know how to do something, just Google it. Like I didn't know how to create and run a website. So
where to put it on Reddit? That is an excellent question. All right, so these are the places you can put it on Reddit. Reddit Games. That one is just simple and easy, and that's where you can get a lot of publicity. Like if you really like something, you think something's cool, like share it on there. And there's a lot of cool videos and cool content that's shared on there. My stuff has been hosted multiple times on there. Like I've actually made it to the front page like a couple times on Reddit. I mean on our games. What's the other one? There's an Illuminaughty one, but do we use that? Do we use it anymore?
People, it's a link dumping ground because people don't understand how to use Reddit. Like
people mainly get on there and submit their articles for GI Radio, and that's it.
Yeah, like gaming, check gaming, check games. There's subreddits for specific games. So, for example, I'll just give you a good example. Someone did it for me. When I talked about 2 podcasts ago about the Infinity Ward video I did, somebody after the podcast actually posted it on both the Titanfall 2 subreddit and the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Reddit. And like tons of new people, the video is now getting like new people checking out the video, because they posted it there and it was relevant to that said topic. And I believe somebody from Respawn Entertainment also saw it and said, yo, really like the video and shit. So you'd be surprised. There's actually a lot of developers and stuff that use Reddit too. And a lot of the community managers, they use Reddit. Even Epic Games uses Reddit. We won't go into that, but just make sure you just follow the rules. And I'm not just saying this as a way of like forcing you guys to go out there and help us, but it's to help.
It helps
too.
Everybody.
There's a lot of interesting information you can find on Reddit, and a lot of the leaks and all the like information that we talk about here. A lot of it you can find first on Reddit before a lot of other people report it. A lot of times, Kotaku, GameSpot, they get a lot of their like rumors from like Reddit posts and Reddit people posting sources and stuff like that, and leak stuff. But the Switch got leaked through Reddit, like believe it or not, like the prototype stuff. It was leaked on Reddit, so stay woke.
It kind of goes back to the it's like if you help us get bigger, then it just motivates us to create better content and put out even more content. So it's like if you, it's a two-way street.
Ninja Assassin just proved my point right there. He shared my microtransaction video. He shared TVH's PC journalism, and they blew up. I got a ton of people, like brand new subscribers, new viewers. Yeah, and look, it probably at most Ninja. I'm guessing it took him at most a minute, maybe 2 minutes tops, just to post a link. That's all it takes. You don't have to write a whole reason why you like this video. You can just post a link and say, "Hey, yo, I found this really interesting thing," and people will be like, "Yo, I fuck with this shit," and they'll be like, "Yo, like it up." It's really cool. It's Reddit has its interesting characters, but the idea, the concept of Reddit is a very interesting one. So yeah.
Like I said, if you appreciate like the amount of content that we been putting out, just do your part, and we'll continue to try to do our part. That's all. Ain't nobody mad. I just be trying to understand people's mind frame, because to me, in my opinion, it's bigger than just like supporting people on YouTube. Like I find it fascinating that somebody would like, I don't know how to use Reddit. Like it's not that hard, and do you give up that easy on everything in life? Like you gave up before you even tried. It's just weird. We as black people, we got to stop hopping on shit, but just because it's popular, start hopping on it because you see the wave and you sing. Like you got to see the potential in things. Basically, you got to see the potential in things. Don't just wait till it gets hot. Don't be one of those guys. Anyways, I'm done. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Nah.
No. Okay. But what's the recording time we got on this? Wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say, y'all pray for JG. He's working on his first case study. I'm so proud. And he's being attacked by Patreon girls. So y'all pray for my man JG. He's triggering Patreon the hell out of some Patreon girls. So y'all pray for my man. He's about to go through hell and back. But I believe in him.
Oh my god. What's the recording time we got on this?
I don't know.
You don't want to say what the fuck?
It's not saying how long it is.
I'm gonna assume and say we did this. Oh shit.
I only know the time when I hit stop recording, man.
Okay, we started recording maybe around like 7:30?
Alright, so it's been like an hour and some change. Alright, we'll open it up. We'll take a few questions. We're doing the Q&A. Alright, so this is the part of the show we call the Enlightenment, where we take a few questions from the chat and we answer them, trying to interact with y'all. What kind of questions y'all got? Everybody pick one, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
You're hitting uptime. Uptime. Hour and 37 minutes, yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
They a little bit behind. How come none of y'all cover strategy games?
Good question.
I play
Anybody
them.
here is really into strategy. If anybody, I guess it'd be Ethos.
Yeah, I just don't. They just don't get a lot of views. So, I unfortunately, I hate to say it this way, but it takes a lot of effort, and it's like, do I really want to put that much effort into something a lot of people aren't really actively searching? The strategy is a very niche genre, so if you're not already big in that space, it's not going to do much, to be honest.
What's the name? The only person I can think of off the top of my head that even covers strategy games like that is Angry Joe.
Yeah, that's the only one I can call. I can barely recall a lot of strategy game specific YouTubers off the top of my head, to be honest.
Only strategy game I ever got into was a funny thing is on PS2, Kessen 2. I used to love that game. But other than that, yeah, it's just not my genre. Let's see what
Hey, no, you funny.
what job? Are we gonna do a Tekken tournament? That's a possibility. I really would want to do a Fight Night tournament, but they don't ever put no new Fight Night out. So,
No, we still have a lot of tournaments that we have to do. We still waiting on Rainbow, but we're waiting on some other things in the background before we get to Rainbow. And somebody keep asking Ethos about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pull up, nigga! I'll beat your ass right
this is a good one. As a black man, what are some of the things you face to build up your brand? It was kind of actually what we were just talking about with the whole supporting thing. It's like we try not to get mad at y'all because some of y'all just don't know any better. But it's like having a predominantly audience of color, being hip to things that are going on. It will try to put y'all on to stuff and you'll kind of just dismiss it. And then once it gets popular, then you want to hop on it. But it's like, yeah, we're trying to tell you that Reddit is the wave as far as not as just supporting your favorite content creator, but just finding content. There's a lot of cool shit that I find on there that I post to GI that you won't find like on IGN or GameSpot or something like that. So it's just that's one of the things, like understanding how to support, because some people think just watching is supporting, and that's one part of it, but that's only a small piece of it.
Relatability. That's also kind of hard at times.
Yeah, I think we're caught in a weird place. Like we're too cool for the white kids, but then we're too dorky for the black kids.
No playing Dragon Ball Z and Zelda.
Zelda, not playing 2K.
We ain't playing 2K, so we don't have that full black audience. So yeah, we are stuck in the middle.
Any more anime discussion videos? You know it. We got shit scheduled.
Early game of the year contender.
I'm hoping Horizon.
Neo.
Yeah, I really like it. I've been playing the beta. The trial thingy, demo thingy. This shit's fire. Neo's fire, pretty much.
Well, you back up
This
GI
shit's
videos
fire.
to GI site. What do you mean?
I guess in case it gets taken down. I don't think we have enough space to do that, to be honest.
Nah. Will I ever read them? You good? I ain't never reading the manga, but
This is going so fast. Okay. Do y'all think the Splinter Cell is coming this year at E3? Yes. I think they're going to announce a new Splinter Cell.
what makes you think they're gonna announce a new Splinter Cell?
Ubisoft, they're cycled, so it's a Ghost Recon game, right? And then after that, they announced the Splinter Cell. Because the last one was Blacklist, and that came out 2013, so it's been 3 years of development. So around, I'd say this year or next year, there's definitely gonna be a new Splinter Cell game. I don't think Ubisoft has just forgotten about Sam Fisher.
Hey, shout out to Bone Jones. What's the name? He said, "Why don't y'all do music discussions on the podcast anymore?"
I don't remember us.
Did we do that on the podcast?
No, not on the podcast. Not on a podcast, but
I don't think we've ever.
Don't
done
worry,
that.
that's one of the
we
new
have
things. Hint,
videos
hint.
coming. Yes.
Yeah, we are implementing onto the GI channel. We got more music topical videos
What's
coming.
the GI radio schedule? Oh boy, there is none. There's no schedule. I would like to make one, but it kind of goes back to the conversation we just had about supporting. I would love to have a set schedule. Hopefully in the future. Someone said what motivates y'all to make videos. I think that's a good question.
Cause I ain't trying to work for nobody.
Money.
money.
Money is a motivation. Other than that, like, I don't know, like, something has to kind of inspire me. If there's like not a new game that's out that I can like show and just talk about, something literally has to inspire me. And like like that Patreon girls video, little known, we were kind of talking about that in the background, like not recently, but like weeks ago. And I was like, yo, like, I need to find out what's going on with this shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna make a video about it. So sometimes it's as simple as that.
Money. Tired of my job.
Well, I wasn't just saying, but no, it is money, but I wasn't just saying that. I'm actually speaking more so about freedom. In terms of,
that's
you can't put a price on freedom.
We'll have Anon preach y'all about that.
Yeah, that's definitely the main motive. Why does he type so loud?
Because I have a mechanical keyboard.
Good question.
I'm an aggressive typer. I can type like 100 words per minute.
AK will be a thing in the next 1 to 2 years. Not publicly.
No.
It's not going to be everybody's household. We still have to do 4K first. We can't skip that.
Someone said, "Are you going to review Andromeda?"
Absolutely. AK is so far away. I saw the AK monitor at CES they had, and that thing took 2 power bricks to power. That shit is so far away, fam. It's not close. We still got to. 4K is not even mainstream yet, so it's just starting to penetrate home.
If you got to do YouTube, what would you be doing? I'm still working, so that's what I'm
doing. Absolutely.
I would still be playing video games. I just wouldn't be making videos. I'll still do the same shit, basically.
Working like a Hebrew slave.
Somebody said, "View from the tube, dead or nah?" You're gonna have to talk to Flock about that.
Tweet Flock.
It's pretty much dead right now, man.
You got tired of y'all.
Can you be a part of GI? I think you need to read my tweets.
You gotta first pay the $200 entrance fee. That's just to get onto the review board, just so that we can review your resume, you know, what you can bring to the table, stuff like that. Then Siggy has to confirm you, and then after that, then you go through a trial period, and then if you survive this trial period, then you become an official member. And then we kick you out about 2 years later when we get tired of your shit. Is that about right?
This guy. It's a little deeper than that, but
there's Flock in the chat confirming it. Nah.
No, Cass.
So I can go ahead and delete that playlist then.
Oh boy.
All right, man. I think that's enough.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming through to the show. This has been Gaming Illuminaughty episode. What the fuck are we on? 58, I think.
58. Yeah.
Yeah, episode 58. JG, you got the floor. What's your closing statement for episode 58? Go.
Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, GI17, keep spamming that shit. Hopefully all these plans go through, man. Like I said, I'm very, very excited. It is an exciting time of the year. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that everything goes through. But yeah, like we said before, you know, the power is in y'all hands. The power will always be in y'all hands. So continue to support. Again, it doesn't take too long. Make a Reddit if you don't have one, please. And share some shit that you actually like, man. I know that y'all like the rants. I can't say that y'all don't like the rants because those are some of the highest things that we have to watch for the series. So
you get banned.
Yo, you want a suggestion as far as what JG was saying about supporting us, like the power's in your hands? Go look at that man Corey Kenshin's channel and just go read the comments and just look how hard these motherfuckers ride for him. Just go read his comments. You know, I shared it here. I did this, that, and the third. I would say because he's one of the people that's blown up over the past year. Go look at his comment section and see how much they uplift him because it's really about the people. Stop talking about something. You deserve something and play your part. My bad though. Let's go.
Oh shit. Oh, this is closing. Okay. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Really do appreciate y'all. Bless up, GI17. Y'all pray for me. I'm trying to be king of games out here and also get to Diamond in Overwatch. So I'm losing my shit almost daily. But, you know, it's for the good of the people.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I know. That's the point. Hey, yo, go subscribe to me. I make videos.
I said what I had to say already following Jay. So, before we wrap the show up, just know that the show is available on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and the Google Play Store. Links will be in the description box below. But if you're listening to the audio version and you didn't know there was a video version, then feel free to check us out at youtube.com/TheBlackHokage or youtube.com/GI Updates. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming through to Gaming Illuminaughty episode 58. But we out this bitch. Bye.